All right, I'm going to use the question help on this problem just because there's only one problem like it. And so I don't want to answer this specific one without giving you a chance to try this. So if I go to question help, view an example, here's a very, very similar problem to the one that we're looking at, just different points, that's all. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first of all, use the best information from this. So the C value in the standard form quadratic equation is the initial value or the y-intercept. Okay, the B value is going to be the linear coefficient and quadratic coefficient or squared coefficient. Well, in this case, I know that if x is 0, that is my y-intercept. So 8 is my y-intercept. So that gives me the equation y equals ax squared plus bx plus 8. Okay. Next, what we want to do is we want to plug in these values for x and y and create two different equations. So the first one is going to be 14 equals a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus 8. And the second one is going to be 4 equals a times 4 squared plus b times 4 plus 8. Now I'm going to solve this as a system of equations. So when I do this, let's go ahead and simplify it a little bit. So I'll rewrite both equations just a little more simplified. 2 squared is 4, so I have 4a plus 2b plus 8. And I have 4 equals 16a plus 4b plus 8. Okay, and if I subtract down, I know that I can get rid of these 8s, but I want to put these constants together. So I think what I'll probably do is I'll subtract 8 from both sides so that I get all the constants on the same side. So let me change my color here. So I'll like subtract 8 here, subtract 8 here, subtract 8 from this side, subtract 8 from this side. So I'm doing the same thing to both equations because of these constants hanging out here. They just happen to be the same. And then I'm going to rewrite my equation. So these go away, they're 0. And then 14 minus 8 is 6. So I'm rewriting equation 1 again. And 4 minus 8 is negative 4. Okay, that's equation 2. So I'm going to use elimination. We can use substitution, elimination, graphing to solve this, but essentially my two missing variables are a and b that I'm trying to solve for, not x and y anymore. I'm just looking for those coefficients. And so in order to solve these, I need to find something to multiply the top line by in order to, when I add these together, like the b's are going to go away or the a's are going to go away. In this case, I'm going to try to keep the number smaller because I know if I can turn this term 2b into like a negative 4, when I add these two equations together, the b term is going to go away. So I'm going to multiply this entire line by negative 2. So I'm just going to distribute that to each of them. Okay. Try to save a little room here. Actually, over here. So negative 2 times 6 is negative 12. Negative 2 times 4a is negative 8a. And negative 2 times 2b is negative 4b. I'm going to keep the second equation the same. Sometimes I do need to multiply by something, but I have negative 4 equals 16a plus 4b. Okay. When I add these, I'm going to add these equations together to eliminate the b's. So negative 12 plus negative 4 is negative 16. and negative 8 plus 16a is 8a. Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 8, and I get negative 2 equals a. Okay, so my a value is negative 2. Up here, I already recognize my c value was 8. And so now in order to write this equation, all I need to figure out is my b value. So I can take either one of these first two equations really up here to figure this out. I think I'll take the second one. It has a few smaller numbers in it. So I'll go 4 equals 16 times my negative 2a value plus 4 times b plus 8. And now I just need to solve this one for b. So I have 4 minus 8 is negative 4 equals 16 times negative 2 is negative 32 plus 4b. Subtract, or sorry, add 32 to both sides here. And I get 28 equals 4b. Hopefully you're able to follow along as I write over top of this example. Divide by 4. And I get b equals 7. So last step, plug your a, b, and c in, and you've got your equation. So I get y equals ax, sorry about that, ax squared plus bx plus c. And so I plug in my a, b, and c. My a is negative 2. My b value is 7. My c value is 8. So there's the equation that goes through these 3 points, the quadratic equation that goes through these 3 points. If you like plug that into desmos.com, it would work, or you could see that it goes through those points. For me, just to double check, keep it a little bit faster, I'm just going to click all the way to continue through. Now, they might talk about it a different way or show you a different way of doing it, but they'll recap pretty much what I'm telling you to do. Negative 2x squared plus 7x plus 8 is the answer down there at the bottom. All right, I hope this helped. If you try it a couple times, can't get it, send me the question again, and I'll help you with the actual problem you're on.